TV,
Yes, ma'am.
is it okay if we come back to Sinners? Because there's a that movie was spectacular,
Absolutely. Definitely come back
spectacular.
to it.
It's going to be a spoiler-free discussion as much as humanly possible, but I cannot express how much I need y'all to make all of these studios tremble in fear at this man's creativity and undeniability as far as his talent goes. And that the two men technically,
People need
actually
to stop
everybody in that cast did a
sleeping.
wonderful job. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I had the opportunity to go through TikTok. Yeah. I'm not a doom scroller, but something that grabbed my attention is how people are trying to say that Ryan Coogler did not pay homage to From Dusk Till Dawn as one of the influences when he clearly said in the interview he did with uh um Straw Hat that yes, that was among the five films and an episode of Twilight Zone that he took inspiration from for this movie. And
Who's
I don't understand why people come up with this. Like, oh, you didn't pay him. First of all, that's why I realize y'all are ignorant. You don't take the time to read the articles and check out the interviews. Because one thing Brian Coogler is all about is doing it right, doing it correctly, and doing it with class. Because Michael B. Jordan would not be associated with somebody and Puss in Boots. Thank you, Tafari. Thank you. And took death from inspiration of death from Puss in Boots. This man pulled elements from different things. Yeah,
wait a minute, what?
yeah. The
Wait a minute.
inspiration for he used the inspiration of death from Puss in Boots for the vampires.
I never saw the movie. I'm really sorry. Is it the
That's all
Disney? Is
right.
the animated one or is it
The
the
animated one.
I never saw it.
That's all right. But
Don't
you
judge
saw
me.
it. You saw a lot of the influence in the vampires. So if you actually can go back and check out what the what he used as his reference,
Yeah,
you'll see what he used. You'll see what he's talking about.
in the
And
movie.
Puss in Boots, yes.
That's cute. Get cute. I like it. I like that a little bit. It's cute or whatever. Um. See, I don't know what I did right in my algorithm. I literally get little to no negativity in my algorithm at all. All I have been seeing is praise. Now, i- is that a flaw in my algorithm? Possibly. But I also when something is, you know what? Let's just do this now. let's
Let's
just
go.
let's just where are we? Here we are. We're gonna
We
share.
never hear we ever say this, ladies and gentlemen, but sinners get praised.
Yeah, yeah. Like there is not enough praise for this movie. I tried to go in, pardon my alarms or sirens out in the city. Um, wait. I tried this. I don't like this. Like there we go. This movie surprised me in a not storyline type of way. Like
Hmm.
it's still what people are describing it to be. It's a vampire movie. Um, but all of the subtext, the undertones, the allegories behind it, the history that is woven in and out of this movie is incredible. The people that the characters that showed up in this movie never thought of. Never thought of. And for me as a person that loves history,
Hmm.
it clicked for me. I'm like, "Oh shit, you know what? That makes absolute sense because you have all of the people that were to traveling from one particular part of the country to another during this particular time. It makes sense for them to be trying to escape that portion of the country
Hmm.
and fleeing down here where they're probably not going to be quite as persecuted as us. So it made sense. There's so much to unpack with this movie. The visuals, the visuals from Kugler, there is one scene, and when you see it, there's only one scene that you could possibly be talking about.
Hmm.
I lit I started to cry because the music that is entwined with it along with the imagery, and then for whatever reason my brain processed the heat coming off of the screen. It that is the first time I've ever experienced something like that on just
Wow.
going to a movie theater. I literally felt the heat when the building went up in smoke, flames. It's this movie is a wild ride, but it's not terrifying at the same time. If I can explain it that way, like
Is
there's
it is it a nail biter in a lot of ways, or is it more it's
you're a
more
little bit
tense moments?
it's not your typical horror movie. It's not here for the jump scares. There
Mm.
are some in there. I was also a little bit wound up. Like nobody else in the theater was trying to jump that I was sitting next to, the two white people. So it yeah, I said it. Yeah, yeah. Um to be able to see this movie with that imagery, with that historical context, and just like the tip of the hat to certain things, other
Mm-hmm.
movies that have come before it. This is a film. This is not just a movie. This is an actual cinematic moment. And I don't think people realize fully what they have walked out of once they're done. This is something that if you want to, and I think you should, you sit down and you talk about this movie for weeks to come. I actually want to go see it again. I actually want to spend, and I went, I, yes, I got
Bama,
my,
have you been listening to this conversation? Have you been listening to her describe this movie and emotional content that is attached to her word? Have you not heard this woman speak right now?
Bama. I've been talking for, it feels like at least almost 10 minutes. Yes, the movie was good. I actually got to see the 70 millimeter IMAX version on the real IMAX, and it's like whatever
Mm.
10 stories tall. Um, it that was wild. That was wild because Kugler does this thing where he actually changes the aspect ratio where it fully goes into the full size of the IMAX screen, and it's like it's breathing
Wow.
almost. So it goes from like the sort of regular format, and
Mm-hmm.
then it widens, and then he comes back, and then it widens again. It I
I feel like I would throw up if it was always that,
No, no, no,
that
no,
much
no, no, no,
long.
no. It's nothing like that. It's a tonal shift. It's not something where he does it over and over and over again ad nauseum, but you get this like it feels like it's pulling you in further.
Ah,
It's not a
where you
pull.
become more immersed in the experience.
The
Yeah,
top like
the
you
immersion must be pretty powerful.
it is great. This is a masterpiece for me. This is
Y'all,
a
I've known
masterpiece.
this woman for a few years. I have never known her to leave a movie and go straight to the concession to buy the cup and the popcorn tub.
After
Never.
after the movie, not before. I ain't get no popcorn at all. Give me the bucket, give me the cup. You want any popcorn? Don't you put not a goddamn thing in this bitch. I want it clean. Okay? Don't put a I don't want none of your hours old popcorn in this hole right here. All right? Leave it alone. Michael stays clean.
Don't hold back. Tell me how you really feel. I
uh,
could just see her threatening the poor employees behind the counter. He said, "Would
I
you like put a
I was I
put
was
a
I was
kernel in there? Put a
a little
kernel in there. I will bust you in your face."
I was a little bit forceful because the gentleman that was in front of me was also trying to get a bucket, and I said, me too. I don't know what, get two, bring up two. I don't know how many he's getting, but bring up another one for me. All right. I appreciate you. You're lovely. Thank you, hun. Yeah, yeah. Collector's edition is a day one pickup. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I can't. Y'all need to see this movie on the biggest screen that you can find. It's. I promise, it's worth it. It's worth it. You can see it on the regular digital screen. You will be fine. You will still love this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And
However, comma.
I'm a
So the
movie.
recommendation is high, ladies and gentlemen, to go check it
Yes.
out in the IMAX experience.
Yes. Please.
So
All the
if you're thinking about
coins.
buying that Starbucks, that cup of coffee, save that money.
And I paid full price. I do not. I do not pay full
How
price.
much was it for you?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to
Sway.
talk about it. I don't want to talk.
Uh.
It's enough. It was
No.
enough. It was more than lunch. It was more than lunch in New
Well,
York
it
City.
depends on where you eat lunch, though. So that's not
In
really.
Manhattan, because that's where I work.
Well, that depends where you eat lunch at.
Not at a hot dog stand. Not at a hot dog stand.
That never even came up in my orbit, but now you've just
Mm-mm.
planted that image in my head. What? You mean I can't get a hot dog? Okay. Oh
No, I don't
Lord.
want a hot dog. I need a nice sandwich with some garlic aioli on it and a nice soft baguette. Okay.
Not the
I don't
garlic
want
aioli.
the
Oh
garlic
no.
aioli. It's the greatest. It's the best. Um, the and then is it juxtaposition? I think that's the right word of him being the
Yeah,
twins.
juxtapositioning. Yeah, the juxtaposition.
Like they're the same.
They're the
It's like
same, but
they're
they're
the
two totally extremes from what I've gathered.
in a way they're
Hmm.
very similar. They're very to me they're still similar. But their approach is different.
Ah, gotcha.
Um, one what is it? It's Smoke and Stack.
Hmm.
Um, Stack is the hothead, and Smoke is a little bit more chill, but he will bust a cap in your ass. If you
Smoke and stack. Come on now, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now.
I try to catch it. I'll try to. No, 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 Bama, no, Bama. So here's. I'm not yelling at you,
Sir,
Bama. I swear to
blast.
God,
No.
I'm not yelling at you at all. I swear to God. Here's the thing about waiting with your money. When you have to unseat a giant, you have to hit first and hit hard. So waiting to give your $20 next month because it's not a big deal to you, but taking those tallies and hitting these huge studios, going up against Marvel, coming up against DC, going up
Hmm.
against Sony, any of those huge
Film
studio
companies.
heads.
Yeah.
This original black as fuck property needs to hit them in the balls, okay? And
Hmm.
then take your elbow while he's doubled over and right on the back of the head. That's what we need for this. So,
You know
as
what?
mhm,
You know what's crazy about this?
mm,
I could have seen this as a collaboration with Tyler Perry and them listen to me now. But Tyler
mhm.
Perry to letting Ryan go, whatever you need, whatever you need. If they had given him carte blanche, that would have been double power. But it
I
would
don't.
just take out Tyler Perry's influence on it though.
Here's the thing. I think Ryan knows the game, and I
Mm,
think playing with Marvel taught him a lot more, and also getting advice from Christopher Nolan.
mm-hmm.
Apparently, I think that helped him make an educated or strategic move with this movie. Would it be great to have Tyler back it? Absolutely. Tyler can't get distribution. That's you gotta you
Understood.
gotta you gotta play the game the right way. So that's why he went to Warner Brothers and
I
made a fantastic motherfucking deal. You got your money up front and you get your rights back in 25 years. That's still too long, but you getting your rights back in 25 years? Show them who you are.
That part.
Show them who you
I,
are.
Tafari, I agree. The bar has been raised.
Mm,
There is no settling for the status quo. There's no settling for just being seen.
mm.
You can't make excuses, and you know what's going to be crazy? The loudest people are going to be the ones that are going to complain the most. Stop complaining.
I
Take that
don't.
same energy and make something worthwhile, or at least make an effort for something worthwhile.
I think he is. I think Ryan is actually involved with Bitter. Yeah,
Yes, he
he
bought the
is.
rights. He bought the rights.
Yeah. Say less. Done,
He
boo
has
boo.
acquired the rights and he is working on that. It is still in the works. Let me tell you, we're going to see the Sangriers on the screen.
Oh,
Can you imagine?
can,
Can you imagine seeing Maeda and Blink and everybody on the screen with the same caliber of quality that Ryan Coogler brings to every freaking project he has ever touched?
that poster is this.
Mm.
Poster is this. It's already done, and he's talking about.
I think we broke. Lady Mandalorian.
The universe putting this movie out at the same time as South of Midnight.
Mm. And then a few weeks ago, we had Ianu premiere.
No, I'm talking about like Southern Gothic themes.
No. I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about projects that have a history, that have a story, that
yeah.
have a lore behind them.
Yes.
That's powerful because we're in a time now where people are trying to take those stories away. They're trying to whitewash them out of everything because it's just not comfortable for them. Well, fucking well. There are stories like Lady Mandalore said. There are stories that have needed to be told for hundreds of years, and no one's touched them. But now, South of Midnight got that ball going. Ianu got that ball rolling. Sinners put that motherfucker in a cannon and shot it.
And
then, so excited.
Hi, Christy, baby. As an Oak Cliff native, my pride is on 20%. As a Black person in America, I know Ryan's your man's. I know he's your man's over there. But culturally, this touches all of us. Because the twins are coming back down from Chicago, and what they learned up in Chicago, they're bringing back down here, and all the people in this particular movie have brought the North, South, and the West.
So there's a lot of cross culture in this movie. A lot of cross culture.
Yes.
That makes me want to see it more because I've always loved where they take the culture from wherever they've come up, take it somewhere else, and see how it blends into wherever they're at. And there's gonna be culture clashes, but you see how it melds into it. So yeah.
There's a scene that I don't know if people noticed or have said anything about. There is a scene where one of the twins is in town talking to one of the business owners, and it's a husband and a wife couple, business owners. I don't think anybody noticed, speaking of cultures and cross talking. Michael's character is talking to the male owner on one side of the street. The daughter of the owner has to go across the street to get the mother. And if you're not paying attention, you don't realize that there's the right side of the street and the black side of the street. It's like it takes 2 minutes to realize that happens. And the fact that the business owners can make that cross between both sides of the street is also a small touch that Ryan, What you doing, baby? Are you okay? Are you? I know you're okay, but can you be better? What do you need from us?
How can
What
we
else do
assist
you
you in your
need?
endeavors, sir?
Please, please. Oh my God. And Ryan ain't code switching for no goddamn, not a goddamn interview. Did he fix his lips to be like, oh no, I don't think I, nah, you gonna get this Cali. You gonna get this Cali.
Call that shinners. You know what I'm saying? Shinners.
Little Shannon. You ain't gotta talk slick or fast or nothing like that. But you gotta listen up and listen. What is it? Listen up and listen fast. Something like that. I can't do a Cali accent or a
Oh,
Compton accent at all.
Christy put it up there. You gotta put up what she said.
Where's
She
she put
put
it?
that
Okay,
up
she did.
there.
South of Midnight Streamers going ham. My Yanu t-shirt show. Hey, look at you,
Gee, I wonder
girl.
who is a South of Midnight streamer that's currently on this show right now. Someone that has played it through and made Ooh Piece of Candy a household name. Who is on this camera right now that has made it so much fun to play this
I
spectacular grounded character?
and the fact that I was able to playing South of Midnight and going into this movie and hearing the banjo click for that first 30 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
instantly transported back. Now stressed. Stressed, so stressed whenever I hear a banjo play now. Oh, well, thank you, Bama. I appreciate you.
Oh, here we go.
No, it's all right. It's not bad. Um, I that game prepared me for this movie. That game prepared it opened up my mind. It let me get into the feeling, the tone, the trauma of it all.
The overall vibe of it.
It's just this movie is so gore. I can't. I won't. You can't make me hate Ryan Coogler. You can't.
All
Or
right.
this movie, or
Let's
Michael
see
B.
if I can
Jordan,
find a
because let's
nine.
say,
Let me see if I can find a 9:30 viewing. Because
oh,
if I can make it out of here and I can use a
I
little money in my
will.
pocket,
I
I
will. If you need it, I got you on that.
it. I don't know. IMAX may have taken it out of your budget, so
No, no. I mean, we'll talk. We'll talk. Let me
we'll
know.
we'll
It's a
talk. Okay.
yeah. The private chat's up there. South of Midnight devs looking up all the races to block them ahead of time is just levels of funny. Wait, no, seriously? Did they really do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh
Mm-hmm.
wait, not Shinners. Yeah, Shinners. Ryan
Yeah.
ain't cooking for
Yeah. It's
nobody
Shinners. Yeah. He said in the interview, it's Shinners.
else.
But he wasn't wrong about that though.
No, please, everybody. I say all this. God bless it. 20-minute rant to say, go see this movie. This is not up for debate. This is not a wait till next week. This is not a I'm just gonna wait for it to come out on. This ain't the one to pirate. Because I will also tell you, if you want better caliber, even if you're still into, I'm not. This is not meant in a derogatory way. If you like hood movies, you still need better quality hood movies. You still need better editors. You
Mm,
need better cinematographers. You need better locations.
that
All
part.
right. So this movie gets that money in. All right. Like this helps to at least get better quality out of what we want in our films. If you aren't into original projects, you can still get, I will never watch it. You can still get a power movie on, in your local movie theater potentially. And you don't have to settle for scraps from these theater companies. You don't have to have something that's really great. Can you imagine this going straight to DVD? To streaming?
To Tubi.
Shut up.
Cause I'm gonna call it out there because some of y'all are still putting your eyes on Tubi, and I need y'all to stop. I really need y'all to stop supporting these lame ass projects. I said what I said.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay to go slumming it every once in a while, but that does not need to be your main source of entertainment, if that makes sense. And I hate to say slumming it, but the quality, we all know why
No, but it
we're
is. You're
watching.
right though.
We know why we're not watching to be motivated and moved and inspired to do better. at all.
Here, you want to see a ghetto movie? Everyone go to Tubi. Yeah, that's this ghetto movie about him cheating on her, she cheating on him. They shoot at the play. Stop the fucking stereotyping support. You're going backwards. You're literally going backwards.
I don't know. I don't know.
This movie right here. This one right here. See this one? This is worth your dollars because it was a black man with a black cast that's putting on a black story in the horror genre, y'all. How often do we see a movie with a predominantly black cast with a black director in the horror genre that is not pandering, that is not stereotyping, and it's not insulting to the characters or the actors?
With a cinema score, an A, what is it, an A? I don't know if it was A plus, but it was at least an A grade cinema score. In 35 years,
Mm.
a horror movie has not seen that grade. In 35 years. White, black, Puerto Rican, Haitian. Ain't no movie done that.
That part.
And then I think the last count, according to New York Times, I think the gross total this weekend worldwide was up in the 90s, $90 million.
Rotten Tomatoes has it at 98%.
And that's because two haters exist in the world.
That's 244 reviews. However, it is considered what they call a hot item at 97% with over 5,000 verified reviews.
The white people can't even fucking complain about this movie. I was sitting next to two of them, and they were engrossed into this film. Quiet. Some of them shaking their head, nodding, and doing them. And I'm like, who are you? What are you? I mean, but wait a minute, camaraderie. Okay, fine. But wait a minute, this is my movie. I got possessive for like 2 seconds. Like, wait a minute. What y'all know about that? You ain't from down south.
And let me tell you, the white critics are going insane. As I'm looking at it now, Noel Ransom from the Globe and Mail said it's not just that Coogler dares to do something different with Sinners, it's that he lets it all wrestle, sweat, and bleed together. Come on, man. Who else? Sarah Fetters from Movie Freak said there's a scene smack dab in the middle of Sinners where I felt my soul elevate to a new plane of existence.
It's that scene. I know exactly what the scene, and maybe when you see it, it pulls something in you. It pulls something in you. It's okay, wait. Hi Spartan, how are you?
What's up, man? What's going on? We are having a religious experience right now because of this movie.
Like I was looking at some of the people on Instagram. You know how they do the ads or whatever for the Sinner movie, whatever. They have all the different reviewers come up. I'm like, yeah. Oh, you're hyping up the shit. You're hyping. This is, y'all know me. Y'all know me.
You ain't built like that.
The hype is real. The hype is real. Go see this so you can talk about this amongst your cousins. All right. And that is what I will say about that.
5 out of 5 across the board. 5 out of 5.
You can't. This movie's. When people talk about us having to be undeniable, this is it. This is absolutely undeniable. Undeniable.
One more. Brooke Obi from Black Girl Watching said, a love letter to Southern Black people and our generational tradition of searching for and finding freedom through the arts. But who Coogler chooses to let live to tell the story and who he chooses to die feels too much like a metaphor to ignore.
Oh no, wait a minute. I'm having a moment. Oh no.
That makes me want to see it that much more because now I want to know what the hell. I cannot remember the last time we saw a rating this high and the praise this overwhelming. even the racists can't say there's nothing they can say at all without them getting a shit beat out of them. That's why they're not saying anything, because they know they will be targeted. And people are petty nowadays.
Say, no, say it. I want. Wait, that's a Delroy Lindo must say it. Go ahead, say it. I'll say it with you. Go ahead, say it. Come on, say it. It's all right. No problem. It doesn't work. Go ahead, say it. Say it, baby.
See, first of all, her being in the camera make me feel some kind of way. Can you imagine her standing in front of you?
Say
Like,
it.
say it. Go ahead.
You're gonna be fine. After you say it, immediately you will be fine. Long term, can't help you.
This has Spider Gwen and Killmonger in the same movie. Bama, Bama, sir, I need you to do me a favor, bro. Don't make any observations until you see the movie. Okay? Don't do it. We want you to be well informed, well entertained, so that way when you come back, you'll be able to say something that this I don't understand, sir.
You, but you know what? No, never mind. I was gonna say something. Haley, I ain't never seen. I remember what you was. He's a child. You's not a child. You's not a child.
Is that a child?
No,
He's not a child.
you're not a child no more. She was in every single person, from the extras to the people that had two lines. Everyone was on their A game. Not a flaw, not a hair out of place. The costumes was on point. The special effects makeup, and because of Haley, yeah, Shamik, you need to, baby. Woo, you not okay. or maybe, if you just put your thumb over Michael B's head and just, you can make pretend. You could do that. You could do that.
Somebody check on Shamik, because he may need that assistance. Somebody go check up on him. Bless his heart.
Bless his heart. All right. Okay. That is all I have to say about that. Navy, is there anything else you would like to add, sir?
I just want to see the movie.
Good. That's it.
That's all I want.
That's all I want too. I want that for everybody. I want everybody to see that. I don't care where you come from. You need to go see this movie. Okay?
I will tell you, after I see the movie, I'm going to send Lady Mandalore a picture of my face after I see the movie. And feel free to use it on the next show so people can see.
I'm gonna make it a thumbnail. Oh yes, there's a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene.
Oh, son of a gun. Okay.
I will say this. I said it in the Blerds Eye chat earlier.
Everybody said that.
Do not leave. Do not leave for that mid-credit scene. That is, don't.
Everybody said that. Tafara said mom left the theater crying. I've heard so many people were in tears.
That one scene. I didn't cry at the end. Because I'm not a churchy person, whatever. That's a whole different thing. But that scene at the juke joint, that pull, like, face, like tears. I'm like, shit. What? Why? Why? Fix face. The post-credit scene is sweet. It's really sweet, and it does have a undertone to it. It does have a I don't want to say a lesson. It does make sense for it to be at the end of the film to kind of tie everything together as a bookend. So it's worth sitting and staying for. It's kind of like a palate cleanser for the whole movie. You take that I took that with me first.
Okay.
More so than the overall feeling of the film, and diving deeper into it. That actually felt nice to have, instead of being like left with clawing at something. It was really sweet. Baby, what is that baby's name? Ooh, I can't remember. Canton? Is it Miles Canton? Um, can't remember this child's name. He's not a child. Uh, where? Not his name's not nowhere in the credit.
Mm.
Miles Canton. Catton. Give him something. Give him something. I don't. If this was his very first movie
Mm.
ever. To have to learn how to play the guitar, to have to sing for a movie where it's not on digital film. If you fuck up, you are costing money to do another scene. This
Mm.
child deserves. I'll fight you.
Don't tell me anymore.
I
Don't
no the
say anymore. I know.
it
I'm.
it's gonna lift you up out your seat. It's him, his voice by itself. I I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. But as soon as you hear him and you see him on screen, you're like, no, there's no way that voice is coming out of anybody but him. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, 100%. He's. Ooh. All right. Now that now that Sinners had its praise, for the last 40 minutes. I'm really sorry, y'all.
It was
Um,
worth it.
it was fucking worth it. I don't regret a moment
Neither
talking
do
about this
I.
film. Good. Good.